Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, August 5th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. This morning's delayed DNB is brought to you by some wicked-ass storms last night and BG&E, who actually busted their butts all night to get the power restored as fast as possible. I usually start organizing my thoughts and writing them all down, scripting, if you will, the night before, and then I tweak it in the morning, record it, and upload it, but the power went out at about 7 last night, came on at about 5 a.m., so here we are. All right, let's get into today's news, shall we? Yesterday, a fire broke out in a home on Sherwood Forest community. The Anne Arundel County Fire Department was called to the 1900 block of Sherwood Forest Road just after 6 a.m. and was met with fire on all sides of the house. The two occupants and their pets were able to get out safely before the fire department arrived, and it took 99 firefighters from Anne Arundel, Annapolis, and the Naval Academy about an hour to control. The home does appear to be a total loss or close to it. There were working smoke detectors in the residence, and the initial investigation indicates that it was accidental. Bad news for the City of Annapolis. Back in May, we were the first to report that Matthew Hager won a $300,000 jury award from the city resulting from a bike accident that caused significant injury to his face. Back in 2017, Hager was riding his bike on Chinkapin Round Road, and his bike tire became lodged between a storm drain grate and the roadway, causing him to wreck. The crux of this was that the city had been notified of this deficiency years before, and even went so far as to purchase the bolts needed to correct it, yet did nothing about it. The city appealed the ruling, and yesterday that appeal was denied. Brooks DuBose from the Capitol has the full story on the failed appeal and says that the judge called the appeal meritless. As to why the city decided to fight this case instead of settling it, City Attorney Michael Lyles told DuBose, "I'm ethically obligated to zealously defend the city." Well, the Capitol also notes that of all the personal injury cases in the nation, only about 3.5% ever see a trial, as most are settled. I struggled to process this a little bit, but Navy Federal Credit Union, located on the Army's Fort Meade, was named the #1 Army Distinguished Credit Union of 2021. Let that sink in. So it appears that the Army now recognizes that the Navy is also better at banking and football. Go Navy, beat Army. More on that in a bit. A CNBC study looked at the minimum one needs to make in each state to cover your expenses and savings and generally survive. And unfortunately, Maryland made the top 10. Number 1 was Hawaii. Expected. You need to earn $132,912, followed by New York at $101,995. Maryland came in 7th behind California, Massachusetts, Alaska, and Oregon. And our number was $82,475. The lowest was Mississippi. Again, not a big surprise at $51,754. I'm not sure about their specific methodology, and this does seem a little bit high to me, but that's some crazy numbers. Hey, despite it not being a month with an R in it, it is National Oyster Weekend, and you will find plenty of restaurants right here in the area participating in the Oyster Recovery Partnership's efforts. Look for some great deals and unique dishes with the recycled shells headed back into the bay to create more reefs and a healthier bay. Look for the goods in alphabetical order at Blackwall Hitch, Blackwall Barn and Lodge, Boatyard Bar and Grill, Brian Baru, Buddy's Crabs and Ribs, Donnelly's Dockside, Federal House, Galway Bay, Harry Brown's, Killarney House, McGarvey's, Pirates Cove, and Smashing Grapes. And if you are out of the immediate area this weekend, you want to check out oysterrecovery.org/National Oyster Day 2022 for locations all over the state. Okay, let's talk about some things to do and stuff to put on your calendar. Tonight at 4 p.m. at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium, it is the 77th annual Annapolis Rotary Crab Feast. You can still get your tickets for all-you-can-eat crabs and other goodies online at AnnapolisRotary.org. Same place, different day. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., Navy officially kicks off the football season with the Navy Football Fan Fest at the stadium. You want to meet the team, get photos and autographs, come down to the field, play, mix, mingle. It is a great fun family event, and the first 250 young'uns get free t-shirts. Tickets to the games will also be available there. The fest is free, but they are going to ding you for parking. Also Saturday, Dinner Under the Stars on West Street gets underway at 4 p.m., goes till 10 p.m., and at the same place on Sunday, the First Sunday Arts Festival from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'll tell you, lots going on West Street this weekend. And finally, to wrap it up on Sunday at City Dock, the Arts in Public Places Commission has their summer concert series continuing at 6 p.m., and this is always a great way to end the weekend and roll into a fresh new week. And speaking of the AIPPC, while downtown, you want to check out the progress Commacell and Cindy are making on that amazing mural that's going to be on the side of the Arundel Center. If you're headed into Gott's-Court Garage from Calvert Street, look left. You can't miss it. It's amazing. And that is it for the news, but here is some podcast news for you. Tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, it is the Classic Theater of Maryland, and as soon as I hit publish here, I'm going to dive into wrapping that one up. Next weekend, it's Peak Social. As always, please let your friends, family, and colleagues know to follow us. It really does help, and thank you in advance. And we also want to thank our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long End Foster Company. It's Friday and the weekend is here, so now it's time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others, do something fun, keep shopping local, and other than that, we're going to see you on Monday. Now hang tight, because George from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather. All that in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Hopefully you've come to know and trust this voice when it comes to solar. Many of you out there have already decided you will go solar, but you just haven't decided when. Here's 2 reasons why the timing is urgent. First, the federal tax credit for solar drops from 26 to 22% on December 31st of this year. If you don't commit this summer, you could miss out on 4% of the savings on your solar project. Second, solar locks out today's roaring energy inflation. National electricity costs have jumped 12% in just the last 12 months. You've only got a few months left to sign up to ensure you get installed in 2022 for the full 26% tax credit. If you know solar energy is in your future, now is the time. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, August 5th. Yesterday was a scorcher with some really strong storms in the middle and late PM hours, and it'll remain fairly hot the next few days, and we may have more storms to deal with as well. Look for mixed skies today through Sunday with highs in the low to mid-90s each day, with heat index values in the 100 to 105 degree range again today and Saturday, with a chance of additional PM storms today through the weekend, but especially today and tomorrow, in which we could see more heavy rain leading to flash flooding, along with potentially damaging winds and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. So while the weekend won't be a total washout, plan accordingly as storms could be heavy at times. And the hot and humid weather with a chance of PM storms will continue into the middle of next week before 80s then return for daily highs. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away. helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt.
I keep getting asked, is there a bubble that's about to burst? Thankfully, we don't think so. The market today is much different from the 2009 real estate market. The housing bubble of 2009 was caused by too many people buying homes they simply could not afford. This time around, home buyers have to actually qualify to buy homes and put money down. When the market goes through shifts like they are now, different areas and price points react independently. Now more than ever, it's time to work with someone who's been through the shift before to guide you with solid, proven advice. This is a time where wisdom, proactiveness, and intense marketing make a huge difference. Please give us a call today so we can help you navigate these waters. We promise to educate and guide you with your best interest at heart.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.